Hi everybody. Thanks for coming on over today. I love you guys. I'm going to work on my glue book for September of 2022, and I've decided to extend some of the pages, and I've got some short ones in here. And so I'm going to make them a little bit bigger before I get started on the gluing part of this. So I just pulled out more envelopes from my envelope bin to play with. One thing else that I did, just for kicks and giggles, I thought, well, why didn't I take an envelope and see if I can print on it? So I did, and that looks amazing. This is just a pink envelope, and I taped it onto a piece of 8.5 by 11. I put one of my drawings on my printer, and voila, it turned out great. The only thing is the tape does not, obviously, tape does not take ink, so I'll have to pull that off, and it's been sitting for, and then I got this cool thing too. It's been sitting for a couple hours, but it smudges. I mean, it doesn't take much at all, so I'm gonna take that off carefully. But that would be a fun thing to just, just playing with and experimenting, and so that's kind of where I went with this. I'm using a black ink in my printer, so anyway. But that's fun, right? That'll make a fun extension that I can work with. And I see that I want to glue this down a little bit here. That's the bottom look. Bottom coming off, bottom's coming off too. Anyway, just thought it's fun. Different things to print on. Try an old envelope. So that'll be fun. Okay, so let's get into it. I just grabbed a security envelope that I'm gonna need to trim off here. And this orange one, I already separated that, blank one. I picked colorful ones, and the plain and the security one. So we'll see. Let's just get on into it and see what happens. So that one I think I'll keep because I like that there. This one I think I'll pull out because then I think I'll do some circular type of thing. And I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac just to make sure that it stays forever and a day. Turn that off. Let's just glue it on first and then I'll cut it off. This is not a precious anything to me, so it'll be just something fun that I can add magazine images to, or whatever else I want to use to put in this glue book. It is a glue book, so that's what I'm doing with this. It's gonna be all gluing in here. What I glue in here, it's gonna be a surprise to everyone involved. So I'm gonna make a little line here. No, that's blue and blue. I didn't notice that. But I think I'll just do something fun. Yep, that's within everything. And cut along that line. And we'll see what ends up happening when I get to the gluing part of this page, because this curved line may or may not last. But it's my book, it's only paper, I can do what I want. Yeah. And that can be used for something else. Let's trim up the bottom a little here too. So that's cool-ish. The blue and the blue. Think about things after the fact, right? Okay, let's go back to the center. Now I've got lots in here, but there's nothing fancy on this edge. So I've got orange. Let's open this one up. I'm just gonna trim the edge here on both sides. Open her up. I think I will cut down the center. Put that side. Add this here, and yeah, we'll pull that over there. Okay. So I hope everyone is getting a chance to be creative today, whatever that looks like for you. I wanted to get out in my garden today, but it's just a little too warm right now. That hum you hear in the background is my fan. I do not have air conditioning. But in Wyoming, it's not necessary for the most part. But when it's hot, it's hot. And I can always go downstairs. Downstairs is very cool. I'm just gonna cut this up sideways. So that gives a different angle, literally. So open it up, something different there. Okay, what else can I do? Let's go to the opposite side of that and do something on this page. Let's use the orange. Let's see. I changed my mind. I'm gonna use the pink because I got orangish type stuff right there. Okay. Do a little bit of glue here. Actually, thinking here, go this way. Because sometimes when I'm gluing, I have a large image that I want to use. And if my page is too skinny or too narrow, I usually end up extending it at that time, but I thought I'd start with extended pages and one less thing to do in my process later on. And I think I will just tear this one to the edge. There we go. Yeah, that's fun. That printed out really well. I was pleased with that printout. So, okay. A little more interest that way. Let's go to the other side, to the back, and do something here. This is just plain old white. Go opposite side there. I'll be back. Okay. And this window here, I'll probably end up covering at some point anyway, but for now, let's just add add some width to some of these narrow pages. I'm gonna go angle on this side here. And that worked out well. Okay. Whatever, I'll fix it later if I want to fix it. I love this. I think this is just going to be a single image right there of some sort. Maybe a circle, but I've got orange. I could do pink. Go this way and do a circle. Half circle. Maybe I will. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's cut the edge. And this will be like the base of whatever I'm going to do on this page. Let's see how that works. I want to go there. Okay. How's that? Does that open? Okay, let's try it. And then I will cut it. Yeah, I think I was watching Alyssa Burke when I made this one. Okay, so can I go like this, go around like that? I don't know. I'm second guessing myself too much, going straight up. This I can use on something else in the book as well as this. Yeah, that's kind of a cool border right there. That can be on a corner. Okay, so something interesting on those pages. Put the lid on so it doesn't bubble on me. Okay. And I do want to keep a few things small. You know, that's just fun. So what about this one? I can add some orange over here. Yep, that's fine. Whoop. Okay, there is tape. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to use this side here. Let's do that. Or go this way with it. I'll go that way with it. I'm going to trim. I'm not using a whole lot of glue because I know that when I start gluing things onto it, I'll overlap all of these extra places and it will reinforce it quite nicely. Okay, how'd that do? What do I got? What's my cumulative effect here? Oops, tip. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the front, have the orange. Maybe I'll I don't know yet. It's almost kind of silly to do the fun edges before you glue stuff because you just don't know what you're gonna end up putting on there. And it's hard to glue to make that. I'd end up having to cut anyway. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I've got an idea in my head. I think I'm jumping my gun now here as far as how it's gonna all look when it's done. And what I thought I would do for the gluing part, that's just so fun, is like I did for my August book, is just limit myself to a couple magazines. So let me just pull out a couple magazines. I think I'll grab a Garden and Gun. And I'm not looking, I'm just grabbing one. So Garden and Gun, beautiful magazine. I'm gonna grab, let's see, what is this? A Magnolia Journal. And about a Martha Stewart Living. But that's Christmas, let's not do that one. Summer Splendor. I think we can find plenty of fun things in there. So yeah, I've got them. These are really quality magazines. A lot of, oh, he's cute. He'll be used. So yeah, these should be good. I will pop through some of these. And Summer Splendor though, I mean, I think I can get over that. I won't have that be anything about the theme. I love the if you just look at that, it's got the texture in there and the colors. Oh, these cats will be fun. I can use the cats peeking around the corner. All right, what else? What in this one here? Yeah, a friend of mine. Oh, the telephone. Oh, that's going to be used. Hey, that's awesome. Oh, I like that. Okay. I like the dark colors with the white text on it too, to use as a background. This gal's in Portland, Oregon. Yeah. Oh, there's some fun images I can cut around maybe and use that as a side focal point or something. Side of a focal point. Gold, that's fall. But I'm not making a fall journal this year, you guys. I've done that in years past. I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it, you know? Just not feeling it. Oh, I like him, but I think he's too big. I'd have to cut off his head and his feet. I don't think that would work. Oh, look at this. That right there. This right here. Pretty. Okay. I love this blue too. That one. And what about this Garden Gun? This was a good find. This is beautiful. A fish. I don't think I'm going to use a fish. The dog, possibly. Pheasant. That's fun. I like the word possibilities. Drift Away. I think I've used that before. This side, I know I have. Advertisements. These advertisements in here, just there's some really good stuff to use in glue booking. Man, fussy cut that out maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Do I feel like fussy cutting? That's the question I ask myself. Do I feel like it? All right, so these 3 magazines, this book, and we'll see what comes of it as the month progresses. So thanks again for coming on over, and I'll get started and working on this and maybe glue a few sessions or video a few sessions for you. And we will talk to you next time. I hope you're having a great day and getting a chance to be creative and figuring out what your intrinsic values are. For me, this month, it's going to be 3 magazines and an envelope junk journal that I'm going to glue all over in. So thanks for watching. We will see you next time, and take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.